Hello everyone, I am Sikandar Aburaki from Tut Plus 24. Today I am going to show some features of TypeScript, and this is my TypeScript tutorial part 4. And today I am going to show some features like functions and generics that is widely used in TypeScript. So I am opening my project in Visual Studio Code, and this is the project, and this app.ts file index and uh, style.css file, and this is the frame that I show in TypeScript as the output screen. Okay, I'm starting my project. tsc start.ts ts and this is app.ts file, and I'm going to delete it because it will be created automatically when we recompile it, or it will be recompiled automatically. Let us start. Function is a very important feature in every programming language or scripts. So we know it. If I write a simple function like function my sum and two arguments like n1 n2 and return n1 plus n2, and if I console log my sum 5 6 and save it and try to see it into the console panel. Okay, and we are getting the result 11, and I am putting it side by side. Okay, now this is a simple function. I did not apply any type features to anywhere, so I'm going to apply the type feature in this parameters or arguments and the function return place. So I'm going to create the function again. I'm copying it and I'm commenting it. Okay, now I can mention the type of this parameter, number, and second parameter or argument, number. and if I see the output, it's same, and there is no error here also. And uh, if I want to mention the return type, then I can say number, and it is again 11. So this is the type of arguments parameters, and this is the type of return values that this function will return. And I can do it uh, for string types, copying the function and string, and this will be string, and firstly I don't want to return, I don't want to have any return type. So here I can write the string, and here it will be a simply concatenation 5 and 6. If I write hello world, save it, refresh the browser, we can get hello world. Okay. So far so good. I can give a space, and then I can use the mixed type. For example, I'm copying it. Here I want to use string, and here I want to use number. Okay, before doing that, I would like to mention one thing, like string and its return type. I can specify string, and I can get the result. Okay, and I am keeping it as for future reference. And now I want to make it as a number type, and here you see the magic of TypeScript. So I need to, as I mentioned here, of type number, so it is not ready to accept any value as a string from here. So it is expecting any string value, a number value. Okay, so I can give the string and number, but the return type, here I am concatenating with string with a number, so the end result will be string. For example, if I write type of so instead of getting this, I will get the type. So I'm getting the type of this return is string. So I can do this, but I will get the return value as a string. So I cannot expect this thing like number, because here I am writing n1 plus n2 with some space, so it will not allow me to do here like number, so I cannot do it. This is one way of getting the mixed type arguments, and the another way we have that is called keeping it as reference, and uh, another type we know that is any. So if we mention this type as any, it will be ready to accept, the argument parameter will be ready to accept any type of parameter from here. So here I am giving the string value, and let me see the result. It is hello, and if I write type of so we are getting the result as a string. So if I give here 555, and we'll get the result as number. So we can use the any type. So we can copy it now and write and here I can use the type any, and it is giving the string type, but still we can use it. So this is very cool. Now one thing I can do, like if I give the value here, first I am deleting this, and if I give here like 200, so we are getting as a string, not the concatenation. So what I'll have to do is parse int, so I'll have to change it into a number, then I can do it in this way. And this is that Okay, now I'm going to write another function my sum uh, n1 as number and n2 as number, and as a return I am adding n1 and 2, and console log my sum and 4 and 5. So I'm getting the value 4 plus 5 9. If I don't want to mention this value here, then it will give some error. So as I have given two arguments here, two parameters here, so I can give the default value here like 2, and if I don't pass the second argument, what will happen? It will use this default value 4 plus 2 6. If I give my second parameter here, it will overwrite the default value, so it will be say 4 plus 6 10. So this is called the default value that we can use. And now I'm going to show the optional value. uh, if I put a question marks after any variable, that will be optional here. So at this moment it is 10, but it will be not a number because I'm concatenating. I'm adding two values here, but it is not getting any uh, value here from the second argument. So I'll have to check it out a bit, like if n2 is undefined, in that case return n1 plus n1. Otherwise return n1 plus n2. So when we will supply single parameter, it will be 8. When we will supply second parameter, it will be 30. So this is the thing. Uh, so we can use the default value and optional value. And now I'm going to show something very cool feature of JavaScript in TypeScript, that is function overload. In case of function overload, the main function will return different things based on what the user will pass in the argument of the function. We supply multiple function types for the same function as a list of overloads. The compiler will use this list to resolve function calls. Let us create a list of overloads that describe what our function accepts and what it returns. Function result x type number string and type return type any and original function. We'll have to check a bit if type of x is equal to number, then return x into x. Else if type of x is equal to string, then return x. Okay, now we'll have to call this function. So here we are overloading the function, so it will use this function for different uh, types of arguments. So single function will be used for different types of argument that will be supplied by the user. Console log and result will be first argument 5 and hello. So we are passing two types of arguments. This number type, then this function will use this header, and next time we are using a string type, and this time this function will use this header. And if we see it in the console window, so we are getting two results for 5 into 525 and string value hello here. So we are using the single function and we are getting two different types of result based on the argument type we are supplying. So this is function overloading, very cool features. And the last thing I am going to show is generics. So I'm writing a function my value my info. Okay, and here if I write arg of type any, and we return the argument, and we are calling the function, passing some value like second. So we are getting it, but in this case we are not getting, we are getting different types of uh, values we may get, because as we use the any type, so we can use string, we can use number, and so on, but we cannot get the exact what type of information and the return type from this single argument. So by using generics, we can know the type of the argument, and also we can use it to denote what is being returned. To create generics, we will use a type variable. It is a special kind of value that works on types rather than values. Let us create one. Uh, Here we have to give angular bracket, and t denotes a type variable, and t, and here also t, and we can use let my uh, function is equal to uh, my info, and the two way we can supply the values. Here we can mention the type like number, and here so we are getting the value, changing the value, and I'm getting the value. So this is the way that we can create the generic types. So just beside the header of the function, we can write this type t, and in argument we can use the type parameter as a t, and return type also we can use t. And here we are deciding which type of uh, values we will pass through the parameter, function parameter, and which type of return value it will be. Similarly, we can write string, and we can write here, and we can get the result accordingly. This is one way of uh, getting the value, and another way uh, we need not to specify here, only by this way we can write. So we can simply passing the value within this parenthesis, we can get it. So this is the generics that we can use into our application. So today I discussed functions and generics, and I hope it will be informative for you. If you have any question, please leave it on the comments, and if you like this video tutorial, please subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.